the most engaging session to a close and propose the vote of thanks. Dr. Ishrat Hussain Sahib, Dean and Director of the Institute of Business Administration, Mr. Salman Bashir Sahib, Pakistan High Commissioner to India, Dr. Ishar Jaj Aluwalia, Chairperson ICRIER, Dr. Surjit Bhalla, Managing Director, Oxus Investments Private Limited, and Mr. Sunil Munjal, Joint Managing Director, Hero Motor Corp. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a project of this magnitude and an undertaking of the size that we have undertaken in ICRIER on strengthening research and fostering multi-level dialogue for normalizing trade relations in difficult situations between India and Pakistan, which, as Dr. Aluwalia said, we are conducting over a 3-year period. In doing this, we have already collected several debts and will undoubtedly collect several more in the next 2.5 years that the project is going to be initiated. The project commenced in August 2012 and has achieved several milestones. And there is a website that has been dedicated to this project, and I would request you to have a look at that website to look at all the milestones that we have been able to achieve, even in this short span since August 2012. ICRIER is the only think tank in the country that is conducting a project of this scale on Indo-Pakistan trade. It is not my intention here, nor is it possible to repay all the debts that we have collected, but I stand here to recount humbly the contributions made in shaping the success of this first distinguished lecture delivered, as you heard so eloquently, by Dr. Ishrat Hussain. The lecture reflected his vast experience, his erudition, and his wisdom, and his deep sense and sincerity in taking this process forward. He has set a high standard for the distinguished lecture series, and we are going to have a couple more in the next 2.5 years, and I bet that this will be a tough act to follow. So thank you, Dr. Ishrat Hussain, for coming and delivering this lecture. We also thank Mr. Salman Bashir, High Commissioner of Pakistan to India, for taking time to be here, and we gratefully acknowledge his assistance and support we receive from the High Commission and indeed from the government of Pakistan in facilitation in the process of engagement with our collaborators across in Pakistan. We also thank the government of India for its unwavering support in facilitating the engagement that we've had. Mr. Sunil Munjal, Joint Director, as I said, and Dr. Surjit Bhalla, eminent economist, thank you both for your astute, insightful, and may I add, provocative remarks, and for initiating the engaging discussion that we had with the audience. To the audience, and I see many distinguished people here, thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time off and coming. Any seminar is incomplete without your involvement and support. We at ICRIER hope that you will remain engaged with this exciting project and hopefully with other research that ICRIER is occupied with currently. If you visit our website, you will see that our new projects that we are doing in ICRIER, in a sense, reflects the changing character of the Indian economy, of which a little has already been mentioned during the proceedings today. As this notable project completes a little less than 1 year of its activities, let me announce that we will plan to host a large conference in Delhi on 14th and 15th March, which is just a little more than a month away, with many Pakistan experts and scholars who've been invited and have graciously already confirmed their participation. We also must express deep gratitude to our collaborators in Pakistan. In particular, let me mention the Lahore University of Management Sciences, the Sustainable Policy Development Institute, SDPI, and the many chambers of commerce for their readiness to help. Professor Nisha Taneja, who skillfully heads this project from ICRIER, has often told me touching stories of warmth with which people of Pakistan have treated the team from ICRIER. And Professor Taneja is ably supported by a very young team at ICRIER. To the media that are assembled here, thank you, and I hope that you will continue to support us in the future as well. And to our team at ICRIER, Manmeet and his very able team, with the precision that you have organized this event, thank you. And finally, may I take this opportunity to just say a very big thank you to our chairperson, Dr. Ishil Aluwalia. She has always been there for ICRIER. I would like to conclude with a hope, and I can't help mentioning this as Mr. Munjal so evocatively mentioned when he said, investment in trade creates a vested interest for peace. Inshallah, that will happen. And may I now request all of you to join us for a cup of tea. Thank you.